not another one of these again. I know. What's up, agents? Jetforth here, and yeah, I'm probably just about as excited about all of this as you guys are. I have actually been sitting here and staring into this screen for, I don't know, an hour or two, not wanting to be whiny, cryy, annoyed, and it's just, ugh, is all I have to say. Now, for those of you who have been waiting for me, or were waiting for me to put out a video on the patch notes, I apologize that I didn't, but after I read the patch notes and the amount of bug fixes that were in there, like a gigantic novel of them, I was just kind of like, this is gonna be bad. And it was. I will give them a little teeny tiny bit of credit for apologizing finally for the overall condition that this game is in on the state of the game. But, I mean, come on. How could... I logged in that morning, like right after it finished copying on my PlayStation and all that fun stuff. My face itches. The first thing I see is that my striker knee pads have turned into awkward, gray, worn... That's unacceptable. They did say it was unacceptable, and they apologized. But that, how? What, really? How? No testing going on in this effing game. Period. End of story. Test your game, guys. Come on, man. Oh, see, now I'm already getting aggravated. The whole M1A thing. That's another thing that I kind of laughed about a little bit when I read... Why am I... Chicago, sorry. Italian, sorry. The M1A is another thing I was just kind of like, huh? Because they've been saying for a while that they were going to nerf it down, tone it down, whatever they were going to do. And it wasn't in the patch notes. And then they destroyed it with a 40% nerf, which they are taking it back, apparently all the way except for in PvP. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my M1A. And a lot of the times when I'm not using my dirty little skill builds, I'm using my M1A build that I had previously put out just because the thing destroys. The M1A does need a nerf. 15%, 20%, I could see that. But 40? Come on. When there's other rifles now that are better than the M1A, ugh, icky, no, why did you do that? If there was anybody else in the world using the excuse of working from home who made a total mess up like that on a spreadsheet, paperwork, something like that, they'd get fired. That's something that should not just accidentally happen. Oh, sorry. No, that's unacceptable. Period. End of story. Same thing with the striker knee pads. Same thing with we have a new event with Saturn and you can't finish it. I guess that's fixed. I don't know if that's fixed or not right now. All I know is that when we played the ballpark, whatever is messed up with it, we were able to get through it. And the problem that we had is that the little yellow electric boxes that you shoot to take out all those turrets at the end weren't showing up. So what we had to do is let the turrets kill us and play that whole part again. And then after that, when we loaded back in, the yellow boxes were back up and we were able to get through it. I don't know if that's what everybody's problem is with it. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. But that's how we solved that problem. And the game just should not be like that at all. Now, if we revert a little bit, because I don't script this and I'm a bit of a scatterbrain, the reason why I didn't cover the patch notes, a lot of the reasons why I didn't cover the patch notes is because every time they do something like that or say something's going to happen, I make a video about it and end up looking like an idiot and insert a swear there. I think, wow, YouTube doesn't like them anymore at all. I just didn't feel like being made a fool of again. Because they do it time and time again. They did it with saying hardwired's fixed and it wasn't fixed. And they've done it with, I don't know, plenty of stuff. And I was just like, you know what? Not this time. Not this time. I won't do it. I'm not going to get excited for this. I'm not going to get excited because the M1A is not being touched, and lo and behold, look what happened. I even saw it in my whatever recommended. M1A is safe. The M1A is safe. Next day, boom, M1A is nerfed. The M1A is nerfed. And now you're seeing it again. They're reverting it back to what it was before, just so they can nerf it again. But I'll stand behind what I said. That thing needs to be brought down. It's too powerful. That's the only thing we use. That's it. And I don't blame anybody for using it. I use it. But it's just, that's no. And then they kept using this word holocaustic. 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 Like 80 times in there. All of them. Once one started using it, they all started using it. So why? Do you even know what that word means? A full balance. Full balance. And then you're going to say, well, you know, it's a lot easier just to tune one weapon than to tune all of them. Understandable. But then you're going to continue on and say that, well, we know there's a lot of other weapons that aren't performing as well, and the blah, 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 blah. Go to Google on the phone or whatever you're using and look up the definition of holocaustic. I don't care if it's too hard. You have to balance your game. And then you go, whoa, the Eagle Bearer. Shut up about the Eagle Bearer already. Nobody cares. You nerfed it. I have friends who quit because you did that. Like, well, everybody, that's all anybody was using. Yeah, the people who earned it in the raid, who fought for it, should be overpowered. Just like you're tuning the M1A and bringing it back to 40% plus. Why did I do that? Ugh. I guess that's kind of how I feel of what they're doing, you know. Some form of exam, social testing on us. But if you were going to bring the M1A back like that into PvE and still keep it down 20%, another 20%, I don't, they kind of said another 20%. I'm not going back and watching that state of the game again. Sorry. Whatever. That's what should have been done with the Eagle Bearer. Because really the only place people cared about the Eagle Bearer being way too overpowered was in PvP. Am I right? Who's going to complain about being able to take out NPCs faster? Nobody. We don't care. Totally editing this in because totally also forgot about the stuff with Kennelly College being broken because all of a sudden the Diamondback became the new meta for, I don't know, a couple days until they fixed the M1A. And also them removing Perfectly Rooted from the game. The one thing that really irked me about that, which it kind of caught me off guard, is that they were like, there's a secret way that was in the game to get it. No, there wasn't. It never got removed from the game. You craft a weapon. That's the only way to get the send-off is to craft it. Yeah. That was it. There's no secret anything way. You just crafted it. It's not like it dropped in the open world. There was no secret around it. Yeah. Morons. All right. Edit and done. Over. I'm not going to really take this excuse that we're working from home. I'm not. Because you need to test this game. There needs to be game testers. There should have been a PTS for this. And the problem with the Division right now, it's either one extreme to another. There's no middle ground. And I've said that before. There needs to be a middle ground. Start slightly adjusting something down. Slightly bring something up. Slight. This is another edit in because a scatterbrain Jane over here. But the reason why I think they stopped doing PTSs is because everybody complained of spoilers and stuff like that. And really what people were complaining about is that they were putting the new classified missions, which we don't get anymore, into the PTS, which meant people who didn't pay for the stuff that we did, the people who bought the passes, were getting to play it for free. That was the complaint. Anyways, a rant done. And I will stream them, because apparently the only people they watch, which I guess I finally figured out, are Twitch streamers, and that is pretty much it. Because whatever those dudes say, or who, he, she, on Twitch, that's what the game evolves to. They even say it all the time on the state of the game. They're always naming out Twitch streamers, and that's it. I don't get it. No, that's not why I stream on Twitch. Hashtag self-promotion. Links in the description. I think I and my Discord friends and the friends I play with have finally figured out that's where they get all their ideas from, is from Twitch streamers. And there's like, I don't know, 8 of them maybe that they watch. If you have like 300 or more people watching you, that's probably who they're watching. And anywhere from 10 to 50 people in that chat is where all the ideas to try and attempt to fix this game are coming from. They do not pay attention to YouTubers. Unless they are a Twitch streamer that has a YouTube. And yeah, they don't. They obviously don't. Very, very obviously don't. I don't know. For me personally, though, when it comes to this game, I am finding it harder and harder and harder every single day to log into it and play it. To make content for you guys, build whatever it may be. It's becoming harder and harder every day to do. And I'm like, I want to make content and I want to edit and have fun and say stupid things. But when it overall to playing the Division, I'm not enjoying it. A lot of the reasons why I still play and still do what I'm doing is because A, of you guys, and because I like playing with my friends, and all my friends started off as you guys, because before YouTube, I only had a couple of friends that I would actually talk to and play with. And then pretty much everyone I play with now, that's all you guys, subscribers that I've made friends with over, the course of the past year. Not even, because I still wouldn't talk to anybody for a while, because too much stuff in life led me to be an introvert. Because, introversion, warm, cozy, no fear. But overall, I mean, TU9 was it's a disaster. This game is a disaster. And I didn't want to sit here, tear in, trash down, whatever, the game, because I love the Division. I love the concept of the game, the idea of the game, the whole apocalyptic thing of the game, the whatever. Even with all the weirdness going on in the world right now, it's cool. It's a cool game. And it needs to be balanced. PvP and PvE need to be 100% separated. Period. End of story. This is something I've been saying for a really long time too. Not just for the Division. Games like Destiny, anything like that. Any of these live service games, they need to 100% separate PvP and PvE. That's it. You have to. Otherwise, it's always going to be this really back and forth battle. It goes all the way from the top of the game all the way to the bottom of the community. You're crying it pits PvE players against PvE players. It pits skill builders against whatever damage builder stuff things. And I'm sick of it, man. For a while there, after the bans and the rollbacks, the community did kind of come together a little bit. At least all the people who were banned between PvP, PvE, it started coming together. But then with all this, it's all just kind of back into shambles again with like a snap of the fingers. I don't think anything's going to get done with this game. Yeah, I don't even know where to go with that. I don't think they could balance this game. I don't think this game's ever going to actually be what we want it to be. And I know a lot of people say that it took them 3 years to get the Division 1 on track. But think about it. They got the Division 1 on track and Division 2 came out and most people left that behind. And then, granted, yeah, a lot of people ended up going back because of PvP. But they just kind of... Do you want to wait another year and a half before this game's good again? Especially when you have especially when you have PS5 coming out, the new Xbox One X... Cyberpunk 2077, what is it, whatever the new games that are coming out, and are you going to want to keep playing this? Are you going to keep coming back to this game? Because my standpoint on it right now, even as a content creator, I guess, if that's what you want to call me, is that the second I have a way out, dude, I'm probably gonna go, unless something happens to this game, because I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. That's it. Even in my past few videos of even just build videos where normally I'm laughing, having a good time, making myself laugh, even though a lot of the stuff I end up editing out because I say really terrible things I shouldn't be saying, make me laugh while I'm editing. And I'm just not having that good time anymore. And even some of you guys and people in the comments were like, man, it sounds like you're dead inside because of this. And they noticed that I'm not enjoying the game. And it's not that I'm not enjoying making content, talking to you guys, editing and this and that. It is because I'm not really enjoying this game anymore. And I just can't pretend. I can't be one of those people just to pretend. I've never been like that. And I don't want to sit here and spoon feed you little baby happiness, telling you everything's going to be all right. Because that's just not me. I'm not going to. I can't. It's my personality. That's just my personality. I don't know. I think this video took a really strange turn from what I wanted it to be. I was just going to talk about the state of the game and bash it and all the stuff that was going on. Not necessarily bash it. Yeah, bash it, let's be honest. I don't know. They totally messed up TU9. Needed a PTS. They clearly need to test their own game. Just log into it for like an hour. Play with other people. Play with regular players. Matchmake, for crying out loud. Turn on your little microphone and be like, hey, I'm a developer for Massive. What do you think? I guarantee you people will tell you. People tell me all the time, so I don't see what the problem is. But yeah, I guess that's all I got. I feel a little bit better now with my griefs and complaining. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, I don't know. They broke the game more than it already was, which I didn't think was possible, so. But it is. It is. Oh, it is. Oh, my final thoughts are the raid. That's going to be out between sometime in May and June or whatever. Spring. And, nah, man. Nah. I know everybody wants a raid, but that needs to be delayed. Again and again. As long as it needs to be. And they're like, don't worry, it's going to be free. Yeah, it was supposed to be free last year. All right, I'm done. Hit the old like button for me if you could. Subscribe and all that other junk, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace! I don't know, maybe I'll stream on Twitch tonight. Like I said, links in the description. I don't know. We'll see. Peace!